Sustainability refers to the fact that managers should care about long-term success of their company and not only about short-term profits. The triple bottom line made up of social, economic and environmental responsibility is a guideline according to which businesses should act. This is because the larger the firms are, sometimes so referred to as system relevance, the quicker their effect in society is. As seen in the world financial crisis, the bankruptcy of banks in America quickly led to the bailout of whole economies all over the world. It is through globalisation that our world becomes more intertwined and interdependent. As a result, also the financial system has grown more interdependent over the last.
Since we have spent a lot of time discussing ethics within the business industry, we will now expand on this concept. There are many ethical problems associated with businesses that are one of society's pillars, which influence the world economy, determine progress in society and shape our future. Big business's purpose is not only to generate money, this is also a purpose to benefit society by employing individuals, generating welfare and being innovative. In the globalised and intertwined world we live in today, big businesses cannot evade their responsibilities. This brings up the question with responsibilities which governments have. Since banks who go bankrupt have to be saved by government and thus ultimately by taxpayers' money, one has to ask whether banks should be allowed to go bankrupt or even if they are said to have the system relevance. We are concerned with the issue of further crisis and preventative measures that can be taken in order to balance the effects such as the recession has. This is why we think that socially responsible behaviour may not only be an option firms have, but a mandatory guideline according to which businesses have to act.
It can be stated that globalisation is blamed for many of the ills of the modern world, but is also praised for bringing unprecedented prosperity. To sum up, one can say that globalisation has always been a controversial topic and will continue to be challenged in the future. When intellectuals, policymakers and many individuals began to question it more in the early 1990s, it became obvious that there were significant drawbacks to a world that becomes more interdependent. The increased global competition has also led to more competitive prices, which on the one hand benefit consumers, but on the other hand forces inefficient companies to exit the market. One can say that increased competition in the world market has led to innovation and has fostered the international cooperation between firms aiming to improve their products. Therefore, one can conclude that interdependencies that result from globalisation have to be carefully addressed by policymakers to avoid, for instance, another global crisis as seen in 2008. Yet the benefits that especially consumers enjoy from competitive prices, increased innovation and accessibility of a wider range of products that definitely outweigh the disadvantages that have to be tackled and interconnected than ever before.
We would therefore like to conclude that MTP has been very beneficial to us over the past 12 weeks. We have learned about new concepts that are relevant for our understanding on how businesses work and how they should work. There is definitely need for improvement in many business areas which concern social and environmental responsibility. MTP has shown us wider aspects of business issues. We are looking forward to the second semester where we would like to bring in the knowledge we have acquired in this semester. In fact, the issues covered in MTP have helped us develop our understanding in other courses. For instance, like finance and economics, MTP has helped us to integrate that knowledge into other courses.